Hey guys, Drone King Sachin here. Finally, I am back after such a long time, and from today onward, I will be regular on the channel so you guys can get the new videos regularly. Now, coming back to the video, today we are going to solve the HackerRank's beautiful triplet problem. The link for the problem is given in the description. You can check out the link and read the full problem there. So, now, according to the given problem, we are provided an integer d, which is the common difference between the beautiful triplets. Another thing which is provided to us is an array or list which is in the ascending order, so we don't need to sort it. From this list, we need to select three integers that can form the beautiful triplet, and finally, we will return the total number of triplet formed as the output. Now, we need to know that what are the beautiful triplets and how are they formed. So, according to the problem, let there are three integers such that array I, array j, and array k, such that I is less than j is less than k. That means I, j, k are the indices of the array or list, and the difference between the array k and array j will be equal to the difference between the array j and array I, and it will be equal to the d, which is the common difference. If the integer satisfies these conditions, then these will form the beautiful triplet and will be counted in the beautiful triplets. So now, if we use the subtraction method as given in the problem, then we need to use two loops, one for the I, another for the j, or you can say one for the j and another for the k. In this matter, there becomes a loop inside the loop which will result as a timeout error, and that's we don't want. So to remove this problem, we do some modification to the formulas. Now we can write array I equal to array I, there is no modification, and array j minus array I equal to d can be modified and written as array j equal to array I plus d, and similarly array k can be written as array k equal to array I plus 2 times of d. Now all three numbers can be written in the form of array I, so in this case only one loop will be used and that will be for I, so there should not be any timeout error. So now moving forward, it's time to code our logic into the program. So as the problem says that we need to count the total number of beautiful triplets, so we will initialize a counter that will count the total number of beautiful triplets, and initially it will be 0. Now next we need to use a for loop so that we can traverse through the list, or you can say the array, so it will be up to the length of array arr. Okay, so as we have modified the formula that arr of I will be arr of I, arr of j will be equal to arr of I plus d, and arr of k will be equal to the arr of I plus 2d. So now we will just initialize here, let's say as a let's say as integer 1 or number 1 will be equal to the arr of I. So number 2 will be equal to the arr of j, and arr of j can be written as arr of I plus d. Similarly, number 3, which is array k, it can be written as arr of I plus 2 times of d, so 2 into d. So these are the arr of I, arr of j, and arr of k. So now we will use an if condition so that we can check that whether the number is present in the array or not. So as the number 1 is a arr of I, that means it is already present in the list because we are using a for loop for I, so that means number 1 is already present in the list. So now we need to check for number 2. So if number 2 in arr, that means if number 2 is in arr or array and number 3 in arr, that means if both number 2 and number 3 are present in the list, then we need to increase our counter by 1. So we will increase our counter by 1. That means these number can form the beautiful triplet. If not, then we will not increase our counter and the loop will continue, and at last when the loop will exit itself, then we need to return the total number of beautiful triplets. So we will return here count. So that's it, the program. So let me run this code. We'll check whether it is working or not. So it is showing congratulations. Now we will submit this code. So as you can see, all the test cases has been passed. So okay, Rishan, congratulations. Now let's understand what we have done. So first of all, we have initialized a counter that counts the total number of beautiful triplet formed. Then we have used a for loop so that we can traverse through the array. Then we have renamed the numbers like array I equal to num1 and array j, that is AR of I plus d, as num2 and array k as num3. And now as we know that the num1 is array of I, then it is already present in the list. So we have checked that if number 2 and number 3 are present in the list or not. If they are present in the list, both number 2 and number 3, then we have increased the counter by 1. Otherwise we don't need to do anything, and at last when the loop exits, that means the for loop exit, then we will return the total number of beautiful triplet formed.